We're the visionaries, man. What to do it, y'all? Welcome back to another video out in a bit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to talk to y'all about something right quick, man. And before I do so, I'm about to drink my water right quick, bitch. You know, real talk, man. But anyway, so man, damn, that shit, man, I love drinking water, man. Water is my favorite drink. I don't know how. Most people don't even like to drink water out in this bitch. I used to be one of those individuals. I don't know how the fuck I got interested in water. I might make a story time about that on the Visionary team. I gotta recollect my memory. You know. But anyway, though, man, if you like, wait, hold up, what? But the title of this video is gonna be called. Stop expecting things in dating. Now, I made a video already similar to this on, you know, like a month ago, I think now, and title of that video was called Stop Expecting Things. And basically I'm literally might be regurgitating the same thing, because look, G, I'm just going to tell you what it is. This is something that we probably don't even think about, and it's something that's probably in the back of our heads, and like I just said, we really don't think about it. But I'm here to tell you, my G, your expectations is the root of most of your problems. I'm telling you what it is, man. Real talk. I'm gonna say this one more time. Your expectations is mostly the root of your problems on some shit. So, you know, in dating now, look, G, in dating, this is the number one reason as to why this is the number one problem in dating: expectations. Now, let me explain. You see, I always bring up this example, man, and the reason as to why I bring up this example is simply because this is like the perfect example it is that I could give. I'm telling you what it is, man. And the example it is I'm a give across is basically just picture yourself. Let's say you got a crush, right? Let's say you got a crush. So, you know, it's not even just with people that's like your crush or anything like that. It could be a person that, you know, you might want to get to know. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, man, but let's do like a little imagery story time. You know, anyways, man, so just picture yourself, right? Picture yourself, if you have a crush, you might really have one, but picture yourself, you just with your crush. Or, you know, before you even do that, right, here you go. Somehow, some way, you just started catching feelings for your crush, or you just started catching feelings for this specific type of individuals, right? So, boom. Now you know you got a look. Now you know you got attraction to these individuals, right? So now what's going to happen is basically with the crush example, right? So now you know you got a crush, and what's going to happen is now you're going to start to think about your crush. Now you're going to start to visualize. Here you go. You just visualizing you and yourself. You just visualizing you and your crush to like y'all going on like y'all going to like dinner dates. Y'all going to like movie dates. Y'all going to like picnic dates. You know what I'm saying? Like you just picturing yourself doing some fun things with your crush, right? You're just picturing yourself doing some cool things with your crush. And you know, you probably be doing that a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? Like every time you see your crush, you know, you're gonna be scared shitless that you're gonna be scared, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be scared shitless to talk to your crush because you don't want them to break your heart and shit like that. So what's gonna happen is you keep on seeing, you might see your crush if you like it, you know, you might see your crush time to time, shit like that, right? But, you know, you're not going to make no move. So, you know, so day in and day out, you're going to keep on thinking about them. Day in and day out, keep on imagining you and your crush just doing some cool shit, right? And now, right, so what's going to happen is it might be a point in time where the feelings inside of you, right? The feelings inside of you might have been, you know, the feelings might be so strong and so intense on the inside, right? And basically, since the feelings is so strong and intense on the inside, then what's going to happen is it might be a point in time where you're going to say, I can't take this no more. I'm going to have to go and talk to my crush. I'm telling you what it is, man. So, you know, now you're going to take the opportunity to talk to your crush. So, you know, so what's going to happen is you might see your crush out somewhere or something like that, right? And, you know, before you even got to talk to your crush, like on that same day, you're probably having all these imageries in your head, right? And then boom, now you see your crush that same day. So now you're going to say, I'ma do it, you know. So basically now you're about to talk to your crush, and I just want to get this out the way, my G. 9 times out of 10, 90% chance you're not going to get your crush. This is just reality on some shit. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to say that you ain't going to get it. That's why I said 90%. Might be a 10% chance you're going to get it, but 90% chance most people don't get it. So let's just say you was in that 90% range, right? So you don't get your crush, right? So here you go. You about to ask your crush. You about to ask your crush out. Like, do you want to be in a relationship with me, or do you want to go out, and do you like me back, whatever it is that you're going to say, right? So you're going to ask those things, right? And then, you know, what's going to happen is, like I said, it's going to be a 90% chance your crush is going to tell you they're in a relationship, no, and they probably just going to laugh at your ass. I'm telling you what it is, man. And when they do that, right, then what's going to happen is you're going to feel broke. What the fuck? But you're going to feel heartbroken, my G. You're going to feel heartbroken. You're going to feel heartbroken. You're going to feel sad. You're going to feel depressed. You might cry yourself to sleep and shit like that. This goes for both men and women. But little do you know, it's not your crush that makes you feel heartbroken, my G. No. Real talk though, man. It is honestly not your crush that's making you feel heartbroken. The person that's making you feel heartbroken is the person that been fantasizing about it the whole entire time, aka you. Yes, indeed. You are the reason as to why you feel heartbroken, my G. You see, I was talking about this. If y'all would have seen my mukbang on the Visionary team, you know, I was talking about like, I gave them a little snippet of what I was about to talk about in here. And basically what I was saying was, like, literally, there is a tree right in front of me. I'm telling you what it is, man. And basically what I was saying is basically, you know, when I lift my hand up, right, and when I move this hand to the left, I want that same tree. Excuse me. I want that same tree that's right in front of me, right? When I move my hand, I want the same tree. Like, I'm about to move my hand to the left, and I want this tree to move to the left. I'm literally trying out in this bitch. That tree is still in the same damn spot. So, point I'm trying to get across, though, man. Point I'm trying to get across is that's very equivalent to what's going on with you when it comes to dating. See, here you go. You keep on expecting. You see, like I said with the crush example. Here you go. You expecting your crush to give you the ideal outcome it is that you want, right? And then when they don't give you that ideal outcome, then what's going to happen is you're going to be butthurt. But like I said before, it's not your crush that's making you feel butthurt. It's you trying to control the outcome of how you wanted it to go. I know you really want your crush. I know you really want that person. You know, it's not even just with a crush. Let's say it's the type of people it is that you might want to get with. I know you want those. I know you want your ideal type, right? I know you want your ideal type to, like, you know, because I'm telling you what it is. Most people don't get their ideal type. It's kind of fucked up, but this is what I'm talking about in the video. You want your ideal type to tell you yes. You want your ideal type to say, you know, let's hang out. We could do some cool stuff. And which indeed y'all could, you know, like, you got a type for a reason. I'm telling you what it is. Like, it's a reason as to why you got a type. So, you know, but point I'm trying to get across though is, most people don't get their type out in this bitch. This is why you always see individuals with people it is that they really don't want to be with on some shit, because in their mind, you know what I'm talking about. You know, they can't get their type. They thinking they can't get their type, and you know they just don't have the patience to keep on trying out in this bitch. But what it is I'm trying to say though, is it's not, you know, when that person reject you, like if your crush reject you, if your ideal type reject you and anything like that, it's not them that's making you feel heartbroken or making you feel butthurt. It's you, because like I said, you're placing these expectations. Same goes, let's say if you're in a relationship or something like that, right? Here you in a relationship, and basically, you know, I'm telling you what it is, man. I'm telling you the game. You in a relationship or something like that, right? And, you know, let's say you a female, and I'm gonna use both examples for both genders, but let's say you a female, right? And, you know, let's say you got a dude that you perceive as handsome or some shit like that, right? What's gonna happen is you're gonna keep on thinking that handsome dude it is that you with for some shit, you ain't gonna trust him. I'm telling you what it is. And the reason as to why you're not gonna trust him is simply because you're placing these expectations of how you want that relationship to go. Look, man, you expect that. Look, I'm just telling you the game out in this bitch. You are expecting that handsome man. You expecting that handsome man to only be loyal to you and shit like that. When in reality, I'm just telling you the game, man. When a person is attractive or something like that, just know there's other hoes watching. I'm telling you what it is. And on top of that, you know, that person got power out in this bitch. Now, if that person is really indeed a loyal individual, then, you know, real talk. But, you know, the reason as to why you still thinking about that in the first place, even if they are loyal and shit like that, is simply because, you know in their head that they could, in their head that they could probably be, that they probably could do better. Also, on top of that, you know, it just, like I said before, you're placing an expectation. You're expecting that person to stay loyal when in reality they could do whatever it is that they want. Same goes for, like, let's say you're a man watching this video. You're a man, and let's say you got a girlfriend, and your girlfriend probably go out like on, they hanging out with their friends and stuff like that, and they went to a club. You know, in your mind, you're going to be stressed the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? She probably going some slutty type of outfits and something like that. You know, and I'm just telling you what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be stressed out, and the reason as to why you're going to get stressed out is simply because, you know, you want that person to be loyal to you. You want that person to be loyal to you, when in reality, that person don't have to do a damn thing. And that's the point I'm trying to get across is. Your expectations is going to be the root of your problem in dating. I'm telling you what it is. Because you're going to expect things to go a certain way, when in reality, you can't control shit. So, look, man, the first thing that you need to do when it comes to dating out in this bitch is to no longer expect things. This is why people are afraid to approach people nowadays. I'm telling you what it is. The reason as to why people are afraid to approach people nowadays is simply because, you know, in their mind, like I was talking about earlier with the crush example, here you go, you're doing all these cool things with your crush, right? You're doing all these cool things with your ideal type in your mind and shit like that, right? You just seeing it happen very successful in your mind. Then when you got the chance to do it in reality, right, and when it doesn't go the way it is that you want it to go, you're gonna feel butthurt. And like I said, you're going to feel butthurt simply because you place an attachment, aka you place an expectation of how you want it to go. When in reality, it could have went any single way it is that it could have went. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, instead of people, so what happened is, you know, when you get rejected, right, and when you place all these expectations, you're, like I said, you're going to feel the pain of rejection. Little do you know, it's not the rejection that's making you butthurt. It's your expectation. I'm telling you. So basically, I'm going to just say it. Fuck saying fear of rejection, my G. It's not the fear of rejection it is that you fear. No, what it is that you fear is you have the fear of expectation. I'm telling you what it is, man. Or, you know, what's another way I could put it? Like, you have the fear of, you have a fear of a negative outcome, if that makes sense. Or, I mean, because, like, you know, you want to have a positive outcome. So, like, you're expecting to have a positive outcome and you're not getting that. So it's going to be like, you're going to have a negative outcome. So basically, you're going to have a fear of expectations not going in your way or some shit like that. That makes sense. But that's what you're afraid of, my G. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to say it one more time. I know we are living in a day and age. We are living in a day and age where people are scared to talk to people on some shit. I'm telling you what it is. But the reason as to why you're scared, like I just said, the reason as to why you're scared is because here you go. Like I said, I'm going to say it again. Here you go. You fantasize. I'm telling you what it is. This is what females do this shit all the time. Here go these females. Men do it as well, but I'm gonna use females as example. Females got all these. They got all these traits that they want in a man. They want the perfect ideal man in their eyes. And then when that man don't reach up their expectations and shit like that, they get butthurt. Same goes for like on the men's side. You know what I'm saying? Here go the men. Men have this ideal type that they want in a female, right? And then when they have the opportunity to try to make that shit happen, and then when that female don't view them the same way that the man is viewing them, they're going to get butthurt. But like I said, it's not the person that's making you do that. It's your expectations. And so, but yeah, man, other than that though, man, I feel like I got my point across in this video, man, because I'm gonna speak on my experience. Here, a guy used to get mad and shit like that when a female... Look, nowadays, man, I don't get mad when females reject me no more. I'm telling you what it is, man. I really don't get mad no more. And the reason as to why I don't get mad is simply because of what I'm talking about in this video. Look, G, and I made multiple videos about it. We are in the age of insecurity. And when people are insecure, what makes you think an insecure individual is going to give you a confident outcome? Motherfucker, please. These motherfuckers... I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, because in y'all head, y'all wrapped up in an illusion. Y'all think the other person is perfect. Y'all think that other person don't have no problems. Y'all think that other person ain't afraid of getting rejected as well. Y'all think that other person ain't afraid of getting played, getting cheated on. So, you know, it's something called auto rejection. You know, maybe you might be the person in their eyes. You might be too good to be true. And since you are too good to be true, you know, they can't believe this is really happening. They probably not on their A game that day. They probably not on their A game of life. So what's going to happen? They're going to self-sabotage and reject you, buddy. I'm telling you what it is. But y'all, here you go. When something don't go the way it is that you want it to go and some shit like that, you're going to get butthurt. You're going to get mad. You're going to be like, is there something wrong with me? Like, I'm telling you, and this is another video I might talk about. I might do 2-in-1. Good thing I brought this shit up. I might do 2-in-1 out in this bitch, man. Look, G, it's up, and also another thing I'm going to say is stop trying and dating. Because here you go, right? Because I'm telling you, man, and good thing I did bring this up. Like I said, you know, also we are when it comes to dating, right? Why do you think they call it the dating game? They call it the dating game for a reason, simply because there's a whole lot of individuals playing games on motherfuckers. Telling you what it is. And you want to know where these games come from? Other individuals telling you about what it is that they're playing games on the other individuals. Like, you know, like, so to all my men out here, right? Females do the same shit, but to all the men out here, you know, here you go, right? You're trying to see, you probably asking yourself, how do I get women? How to get girls? So what's going to happen is, right, you're going to go on YouTube and you're going to watch individuals telling you how to get girls, or how to have game, you know, or what to say to a female, or like what you should do through text. When you're doing all of that shit, what's going to happen is all of that is going to be inorganic. I'm telling you what it is. But it's not even just with that. How about if those methods it is that you've seen on YouTube and stuff like that, when you see those methods on YouTube, right? Yeah, it might have worked for that individual right there. At the end of the day, is it working for you? Point I'm trying to get across is, here you go. Let's say you watched a video of, like, you know, let's say the video title was called what you should say to a girl or something like that, right? And you did that thing, you did that step by step, right? So you did that step by step, and basically you did the same exact thing that person on YouTube is telling you to do, but basically, you know, you didn't get the same outcome that person on YouTube did. That person probably got the person it is that they wanted, but you didn't. So what's going to happen is, when you didn't get that, when that method didn't work out for you, what's going to happen is, now you're going to try another method out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. So now you're going to try another method. So here you go. Since that first method was saying, like, you know, what to say to a girl, now you're going to look at another method saying, like, you know, basically title of that video could be called, like, this is exactly the only thing you need to say to a female. So now you're going to look at that video, right? And now what's going to happen is, you're going to take that video and now you're going to try it in real life as well. And basically that one flopped on you as well. So now you back on YouTube and you find another video. Now it's probably going to be called what do girls like? So now you're gonna watch that video, right? Now you're gonna watch that video of what do girls like, and basically you're gonna implement all of those things, right? And now what's gonna happen is, you're gonna try to do it in real life and you still don't see no results. Point I'm trying to get across is, this is what happens when you keep on trying. When you keep on trying, and when things ain't going, and when things ain't, basically what I'm saying is, you need to stop trying. Because when things not going the way it is that you want it to go, just like what I'm talking about in this motherfucking video, you're gonna feel butthurt. You're gonna be saying like, I'm literally trying every single thing in the world. Why is this not working? Like, I literally watched this video on what to say to a girl, what do girls like, how should I get this girl number, like, you know, what should I tell? I'm watching all of these videos, but none of them working. Why? I keep on trying. That's the motherfucking thing. You keep on trying, buddy. I'm telling you what it is. And for all, you know, it just happened to be all of a sudden, here you go. While you keep on trying, right? While you keep on trying, you watching individuals, you seeing other individuals with couples, and these motherfuckers not even trying out in this bitch. And you trying everything in the book. Same goes for the female side. They doing all of these things. How do I find the perfect man? How can I make a man stay loyal to me? At the end of the day, that motherfucker's still gonna be a dog. I'm telling you what it is, man. But what I'm trying to get across is, you keep on trying. You keep on trying, keep on trying, keep on trying, keep on trying, and you still ain't getting that shit. It still ain't going the way it is that you want it to go. So point I'm trying to get across is, stop trying. That's it. And those are two things that, look, man, and I could title this video, I could title this video, The 2 Things You Must Do in Dating. 1, you need to stop trying. And 2, you need to stop expecting. Good thing, look, man, these are the last things I'm going to talk about, my G. I brought this up in the last minute. Yeah, but real talk, though, man. You need to stop trying simply because as long as you keep on trying, then what's going to happen is you're going to get butthurt. And you need to stop expecting things because as long as you keep on expecting things, what's going to happen is you're going to get butthurt because both of them plays the same role. Like when things do not go the way it is that you want it to go, now you're going to feel some type of way. And then what's going to happen is now you're going to also start to hate the other gender when in reality, it's not the other gender that's making you butthurt, my G. The other gender ain't making you feel some type of way. It's you. And the reason as to why you are the problem is simply because you have placed these attachments. Motherfucker, I know what the fuck it is. I be talking about some shit. I'm telling you what it is. You placing all these attachments. Oh, you know, okay, so she's my ideal type. Or he's my ideal type. So what I'm gonna do is, because here you go. So when you see your ideal type, right, you're gonna place them on a pedestal. So now, like I said, let's say you see your ideal type. So you watching all these dating videos. Here you go. You expecting the type of outcome it is that you want, right? And then when that method it is that you seen on YouTube. And then when you picturing all of that shit of how you expected it to go in your head, when it don't go the way it is that you want it to go, now like I said before, now you're gonna get mad. Now you're gonna think it's your ideal type that's making you feel some type of way. When in reality, no, you are the reason for it being. You're placing that other person on the pedestal, motherfucker. Why are you placing that person on the pedestal in the first place? They are a human being, my G. Tell me what. That's all it is that they are. All these people are is just humans out in this bitch. You placing all these these pedestals, you placing all these attachments on your ideal person, and that's gonna create you putting them on a pedestal because now you're gonna say because I'm telling you right now, let's say you had a person that's not your type, right? When you have a person, look, man, good thing I brought this up. When you have a person that's not your type, right? What happens when you have a person that's not your type? All of a sudden, the people it is that you never want, right? Look, man, the people it is that you never want, for some odd ass reason, we always get the people it is that we don't want. And on top of that, right, the people it is that we don't want, right, we are always so confident, we are always so bold when it comes to them. You want to know why? Because you ain't trying with these motherfuckers. And also on top of that, you ain't expecting nothing from these motherfuckers. But here you go, right? Here you go, you placing, here you go. When you see your ideal type, right, you placing all these attachments. You putting your ideal type on a pedestal. Motherfucker, and that's the reason as to why you're gonna feel butthurt, because you placing all of these attachments on them. What should I say to the girl in my dreams? What should I say to the guy in my dreams? What's some other shit? I'm seeing me and my future hubby doing some. We just having fun. We just going on movie dates. My future husband is gonna take me out to dinner. My future wife she's gonna spoil me. And then when that shit here you go. Oh, the last thing I'm gonna say. Oh, I'm just visualizing myself with the person of my dreams. And let's say you see that person in your dreams in real life. And when that person in your dreams in real life, here you go in your mind doing all that shit. When that person in your dreams in real life don't view it the same exact way, you're gonna feel butthurt. I'm speaking from experience out in this bitch. Motherfucker, I had a twin flame before. That's the last thing I'm gonna talk about. Man, I remember, look, man, this was back in 2018. I'm telling you what it is, man. I had me a twin flame. And look, G, at that time, like, look, man, and what is a twin flame? A twin flame is when a person matches your soul. Like, look, I remember that shit, man. I remember one time I was looking at this person, man. I swear on my soul, like, to all my people that have a twin flame, karmic twin flame, whatever you want to call it, it's something. It's like a real twin flame and false twin flame. False twin flame was what I had. It was a karmic twin flame. But anyways, man, at the time, I couldn't tell if it was a real twin flame or not. So, I was looking at this individual one time. I was looking right into her soul. I'm telling you, I swear on my spirit, man, I was looking right into her soul. I literally looked inside of her human body on some shit. I literally, this might sound crazy to the average individual that never had a twin flame, but if you had one, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You will literally look right through this person's body and basically you will see like a ball of light. I'm telling you what it is, man. But point I'm trying to get across, though, man. Telling you, man. Point I'm trying to get across is when I was going through that, though, right? When I was going through that, what happened was, you know, I had intense emotions for that individual. I had intense emotions. I had intense feelings for this individual. Like, you know, every single day I was just obsessing over her. You know what I'm saying? I kept on going on her Instagram page, kept on looking at her YouTube videos. Motherfucker, I'm telling you, I was obsessing with this motherfucker. I couldn't get her off of my mind. So basically, you know, as I kept on trying to get her attention and shit like that, motherfucker, she didn't give me no time of day. She kept on leaving me on red. I'm telling you what it is. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, like I just told, she won't giving me no time of day. You know, she won't showing no signs that, you know, like to all my people that got twin flames, basically, like, you know, you will feel something, right? And you're trying to see if the other person will feel something as well. So, you know, she ain't telling me how she feeling. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, but she ain't giving me anything. So then when that twin flame connection went down, because that twin flame connection only lasted like a month or something like that. But when that it was a false twin flame. But when that twin flame connection went down, right, I was heartbroken. Then a motherfucker, I was crying out in this bitch. I'm telling you I was crying out in this bitch. And it was two reasons why I was crying. One, that twin flame connection was very strong. And two, I kept on viewing what this individual was doing. So I ain't get my twin flame or my false twin flame. I ain't get them. And on top of that, the feeling went away. I was heartbroken than a motherfucker. And you want to know, like, a couple months later, I ain't gonna sit back and catch you, man. I'm just telling you what it is. A couple months later on some shit, I cursed her ass out. I was going ham on her through the Instagram DM. You know what I'm saying? And basically, I squashed it nowadays. I squashed that shit like 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I sent her money and everything, man, because motherfucker, it was some harsh ass words I was saying. Telling you what it is, man. But I was heartbroken out in this bitch. But little did I know at the time, it wasn't her that was making me heartbroken, my G. She didn't make me heartbroken at all. Motherfucker, it was me that made my ass heartbroken on some shit. I'm telling you what it is, man. And if you want to view the rest of that video, man, I made a video about this. I made a story time about this on the Visionary Team. So you can check that out. My twin flame journey. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, other than that, though, man, I feel like I got my point across, man. I might get this video to 30 minutes and shit like that, man. So we just on motherfucking finesse the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say this one more time, man. We are living in a day and age where people are afraid to approach the people it is that they want, and both men and women. And the reason for it being is because they are afraid of getting rejected. Now, why are they afraid of getting rejected? They are afraid of getting rejected because they think they are afraid of getting rejected because little do they know, it's not the other person that's making them reject. It's not the other person that's making them feel heartbroken. And it's not them rejecting you that's going to make you feel heartbroken. What's going to happen is, like, I'm basically what I'm talking about in this video, your expectations is going to be the reason as to why you're going to feel some type of way. I'm telling you what it is. So let me use an example right quick. Let's say you see this person at a mall. You might want to get to know and shit like that, right? You know for a fact that y'all probably look like a perfect couple. You know, even before that, right? You know, that's like your ideal type, right? So that's your ideal type. You know, in your mind, you probably was like, you know, picturing yourself going on dates with your ideal type and shit like that, right? So you finally got the opportunity to do that, right? So now you see your ideal type, and basically you probably went up to approach your ideal type, and what's going to happen is, you know, you might get rejected out in this bitch. And if they do reject you, then what's going to happen is, you know, now you're going to feel heartbroken. Now you're going to feel heartbroken. You're going to have this feeling inside of you, and it's going to be a negative feeling. It's going to be a feeling of like depression because you got rejected out in this bitch. So what's going to happen is, right, and some people say they feel confident after they get rejected and shit like that. But what's going to happen is, though, you might experience a negative emotion. So what's going to happen is, now in the future, right, you're going to have this thought process of, oh, all girls are the same, or if you're a female, all men are the same. So every single man I'm gonna come across, you know, like should I say every female it is I'm gonna come across, she's going to say the same exact thing it is that she said. So I'm not even going to try. I'm telling you what it is. Same goes for females. Why do you think these hoes never approach you on some shit? Because they are afraid of getting rejected. But it's like I said, it's not the rejection that they fear. It's the expectation, because here you go, like I said, in your mind, right? I don't know what you're doing in your mind. It's not even just with your mind. You're probably on social media. Here you go. You keep, and this is why I don't like to look, man, I don't like to think about women. And also on top of that, I don't like to look at women online or digitally, because when you keep on doing that, right, you keep on seeing all these beautiful women online, right? You keep on seeing all these beautiful women online, and on top of that, you might be doing this as well on some shit to their ass. So here you go. And when you do that, I ain't gonna sit back and catch you, man. When you do that shit, that's even worse. So here you go. You probably beating out to the same ones that your type, right? Then when you got a chance to do it in real life, and when they reject you, you damn sure gonna feel sorry. You damn sure gonna feel some type of way after that shit, for real. Because you placing an expectation. You're placing an attachment of how you want it to go. Because you want it to go a certain way. I'm telling you what it is. You want them to give you your ideal outcome, when in reality, they don't gotta give you that shit. And that's all I'm trying to say in this video. They don't gotta do a damn thing. But that's what most people think. Most people are expecting the ideal outcome it is that they want, and when they don't get it, they feel butthurt. So then they're gonna start to hate the other gender, and on top of that, now they're gonna say, "Oh, I'm afraid of getting rejected." No, motherfucker, you're afraid of not getting the outcome you don't want, and this is why people don't approach people in the first place. I'm telling you, man, it's reason as to why dating in this day and age is trash. It's reason as to why dating in this day and age is hard. And I'm telling you, man, and I made multiple videos about it. We are in the age of insecurity. When individuals are insecure, what makes you think they're going to give you a confident outcome, buddy? I'm telling you what it is. But yeah, man, other than that, though, man, I feel like I got my point across in this video. So if you like this video, stay tuned for some more videos, and we out. V's up.